That is where we begin this evening at 6 o'clock, a moment that deeply pierced a tight-knit community sense of peace and safety when a shooting took 4 lives inside school walls. Teachers Christina Irmi and Coach Richard Aspinwall and 2 14-year-old students, Mason Schermerhorn and Christian Angulo, all killed. We have team coverage where we'll hear from current and former students trying to move on. But first, our Ron Jones takes a look back at what's changed since last year.
Yeah, that's right, Jennifer. Today, as you can imagine, school leaders pushing for togetherness. They're pushing for togetherness as they held events throughout the area here. The one thing that we should also point out to you today, it's been a sense of calmness as students dismissed for the day. They were not required to attend classes at all, but students who did show up did not sit through a normal day of classes. Instead, they gave back, spending the day in service projects. And we were able to focus on healing, and they were able to focus on healing with mental health support activities. Just a year ago, it was a different scene. The shooting happened around 10:20 on Wednesday morning. The school's alarm system went off, and within minutes, Barrow County deputies and emergency crews rushed to the call. Students scrambled to find a hiding spot until police gave the all clear. And just 5 minutes after the GBI says Colt Gray opened fire inside Apalachee High School, he surrendered to school resource officers. And then students later evacuated to the football field as parents raced to the school to check on their kids to make sure that they were safe. And a year since then, since that shooting, the Barrow County School District has put in new safety measures in place, such as better mental health training for staff, weapons detection systems, and classroom phones. Every school also has a school resource officer, which is outstanding. One of those victims, Christian Angulo, he was just 14 years old and a freshman at Apalachee High School when his life was taken too soon. And tonight, in an interview you'll only see on 11 Alive, his older brother remembers his life and that day. Let's bring in 11 Alive's Angelina Salcido. You sat down with him. What did he have to say about his little brother?
You know, Ron, this interview with him was deeply personal. It's the very first that he has done, that the Angulos have done inside of their home since this shooting happened. And I can tell you that it was really raw. It was emotional, and everything that he had to say had some heartfelt meaning. I can tell you that that day, the Angulos had no idea that Christian was one of the 4 people killed until hours after they found out that someone had opened fire inside of Apalachee High School.
How do you even process something like that? Do you process it?
I still haven't processed it. Still, it's hard to believe. Like, someone that you're used to seeing like every day, and out of nowhere, like you don't see them no more. And it's something I don't wish on anybody.
Do you think about the other families too?
Oh yeah, all the time. I try to reach out. I talk to a lot of my brother's friends, or even I have kids from Apalachee reach out to me too, and I try to support them as much as I can and be like a big brother to them.
And that support from Christian's friends in the community in Winder, and even from people that are abroad, is what kept Junior and his family going. We were able to see the altar that they have for Christian inside of the Angulos' home. Junior even took us inside of Christian's room, which has not been touched since last September. It was really touching because you got to see the games that he still has intact. We even saw the soda that he had drank the night before that shooting as well. So everything here is pretty emotional. Tonight you're going to hear a little bit more from Junior as well. In our full story, we'll talk a little bit about life after the shooting, of course, for the Angulos. We'll talk a little bit about school safety and how he feels about that as well. He's been to every single school board meeting since that day. And he'll have a message as well, not just for Junior's friends, but for the teachers and for the community of Winder that have really made sure that the Angulos are able to keep going.
That's right. And of course, they want to remember the names of all those lives that were taken as well. Angelina, thank you for the update there. Now,